Episode 7 was another good episode which started to build up some more plot lines for the remainder of the season, but in this video I'm talking about 3 main topics that you guys raised in the comment section and mention your guys' comments, focusing all on Tariq and Brayden, Kane and Ramirez, and Trace Weston. So welcome back to MovieBot, let's talk Power Book 2 Ghost, Episode 7 Fan Reactions. So hope you're all doing great, and hopefully most of you, if not all of you, have seen the episode by now. And I know some of you have commented previously saying you actually watched my review and recap first before actually watching the episode, which is fair enough. But if you missed my episode review and recap video, then I'll link it down below in the description and in the comment section. But in this video, I'm talking all about your guys' reactions and comments to 3 topics in particular: Brayden and Tariq's relationship, how similar the situation is to Ghost and Tommy, Kane and Ramirez and what their plans could be, and Trace Weston, is he going to be the little snitch? So those are the 3 topics which quite a few of you guys commented on in my review and recap video. But just a quick one, quite a few of you mentioned in the comment section that quite a few of you said that when you're watching the episode with subtitles, it actually said Lil Guap when the guy with the spiked balaclava was speaking, and actually don't watch the episode with subtitles. But if there was any doubt that this was Lil Guap, then that should hopefully clear up any doubt. Now I might actually even watch the episodes going forward with subtitles now, because quite a lot of you spotted this. But anyway, let's talk about the first topic, and that's Brayden and Tariq, because I mentioned in my review and recap video with Tariq finally finding out the truth about Riley and that she's Cooper Sax's niece. I'm sure he's put 2 and 2 together and realized that she was a spy, but he never really told Brayden the full story. And Ghost used to keep a lot of information from Tommy because he thought it was best to not know some information, and this is what Tariq was doing with Brayden. Support Gaming 2020, one of the regulars in the comment section, said peep how Brayden getting mad at Tariq over Riley is mirroring to how Tommy got mad at Ghost over Holly. And this is spot on, something similar to what I mentioned in my review and recap, because no doubt over the first half of the season I referenced it a lot. I made a video titled Rise of Ghost, which basically runs through the smart plays that Tariq has made in the first half of the season, how similar his rise will be to that of Ghost. And although I do believe we should see Tariq as Tariq, Brayden as Brayden, Kane as Kane, the similarities, the characteristics and the traits are very similar, and there's no doubt that the showrunners are mirroring Ghost and Tommy. But let's move on to another good comment, and it was made by DeAndre Dunning, who said they need to get into Tariq finding out about Riley and being Sax's niece in this episode, but hopefully Tariq will tell Brayden in the next episode. And will Tariq tell Brayden in the next episode? I'm not too sure he will. I think eventually Brayden will find out, because I don't think Riley's role is over yet in Power Book 2 Ghost. She definitely has got a role left to play, but I don't think Tariq will tell Brayden just yet. But there's no doubt about where Brayden's loyalty lies, and that's with Tariq. From Brayden's character description, you could just tell that he was going to be very loyal to Tariq, but his loyalty is going to be tested sooner or later, especially when he finds out the real reason why Tariq told Brayden to break up with Riley, and if and when Trace snitches, which I'm going to be coming to in just a moment. Because I just want to talk a bit about Tariq a little bit more, because how could this tie in with Kane and Ramirez? And it was a comment made by Skyson Rush, who said, I think the bloody shirt is going to get Tariq in trouble. Remember Kane told the officer that he's running the business through Stansfield, with Kane's mother constantly turning up, the cop down. It could lead to a big search of Stansfield, so many things that can happen, and he loved the episode. Now this bloody shirt point, Tariq has really made some silly mistakes, and he's a kid, so he's gonna make them. Before Power Book 2 Ghost began, I said expect to see him making some mistakes, because he's not Ghost and he's got a lot to learn. But these bloody clothes, it should have been taken care of. He should have taken that off straight away, made sure he burnt them like Ghost used to, or just got rid of them in some way. Wearing it back to Stansfield is just such a rookie mistake, because where is he going to get rid of it now? This was a good point that was also raised by Javier V, who said, bruh, Tariq is slipping. His parents taught him better than to leave those bloody clothes on. He should have took those shirts off immediately, burnt it or something, instead of wearing it back to school. And Tariq isn't perfect, but he can't be wearing a bloody shirt back to Stansfield. But I'd be surprised if he hasn't made sure that he's dealt with it, because that's a rookie mistake if he hasn't. Because Loriana Ramirez said, I feel Riley is somehow going to sneak into their dorm and find Tariq's grey shirt for the murder. And I did say Riley's role isn't finished. There's no way her character is done yet on book 2, so I expect to see her sometime in the next few episodes, that's for sure. And could she find the bloody shirt of Tariq's? And just a quick one, for those of you who watched my video last week will know I touched on Tariq's missing piece which Diana stole from him. Tariq still hasn't raised any questions on this, and now I'm beginning to wonder whether they've just brushed this under the carpet, and along with the rookie mistake with the bloody shirt, I really hope Tariq gets his head back in the game. But anyway, that shirt could well come back into play, and it moves me on to my second point about Kane and Ramirez. and a comment raised by an unknown SH who said, I feel like Ramirez is going to try and set up Tariq knowing that he got rid of that body. Now Kane planted the seed with Ramirez in episode 7 by saying Monet's pushing him and she's going to push him out next because she doesn't need them now that she has Tariq working for Monet up at Stansfield. And then when Monet said that Tariq was helping Drew get rid of the body, this would have put further doubt in the back of Ramirez's mind with what Kane told him earlier, and now Kane could really go one step further and really fuck up the Tejadas organization by trying to get Tariq into trouble for that body with Ramirez, because no doubt this isn't the last we've seen of Kane's rebellion, this is just the beginning. And Raheem Jams said Kane, already hating on Tariq, will probably plot to kill him and then Tommy may come in and save him from Kane. I don't think Tommy's gonna come back just to save Tariq. If and when Tommy comes back, I think it's for something bigger, like the showdown with Tasha when she finally gets released, because there's no doubt she will in my opinion. But Kane, I feel, will definitely plot against Tariq and even his own family, because it looks like he's being shunned out of the house, this time by Diana in the new episode teaser, which I'm going to be breaking down in more detail for you guys tomorrow. So make sure you got your notification bells turned on, because I will be releasing that video tomorrow morning. But as I said, Kane's storyline is picking up momentum and his rebellion, in my opinion, isn't over yet, especially because he's got the GTG crew back in the fold again. And we still need to see that gun scene that we saw in the mid-season trailer with Lil Guap, so it definitely will be popping off in the next few episodes. But this is something I want to speak about in a bit more detail in my video tomorrow. But let's talk about Trace Weston, the snitch, because a few of you mentioned this in my comment section, and Adam Bain said Trace is definitely going to be an early season kill after watching this episode. He is at some point going to squeal under the smallest amount of pressure, and this couldn't be more true. I couldn't have put it better myself. I can definitely see Trace Weston squealing under pressure when the time comes, but I raised the point in a previous video. Killing Trace Weston isn't as straightforward, because think about the conversation Ramirez had with Monet in the last episode. He told her if anything happened to them, they'd have half of NYPD at their front doorstep because of the Westons. They're well connected. But I still do feel he'll be one to snitch, and someone did raise a good point in a video previously earlier on in the week. I tried to find the comment, but I really couldn't find the exact comment, so just let me know if it was you down in the comment section. But Brayden said to Kane that nobody gets to fuck Trace up but me, and I wonder whether it's foreshadowing something to come, with Brayden being the one to fuck up Trace if he snitches, because we've already seen how loyal Brayden is to Tariq, but that loyalty will be tested further. But anyway, with that being said, I'm just going to pop a few more comments of yours up now, but let me know what you guys thought about the episode in general. Let me know your thoughts on comments and everything I spoke about and the topics I touched on with Tariq and Brayden, Kane and Ramirez, and Trace snitching. But I will be diving deep into all of these storylines as usual in the week. But tomorrow's video I will be focusing on the episode 8 teaser breakdown, so if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, remember to smash the subscribe button as well as having the notification bell turned on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.